All right, guys, here we go. Just a real quick market update for January 3rd. A lot of people asking, are you guys crazy going short gold and silver, especially silver, after the huge run that it's made and how strong it is right now? And these are just quick little swing trades just to show you that our methodology works and the system, basically you can use the system, the trading system, the technical classical analysis on any asset, commodities, gold, silver, oil, crypto, stocks, whatever. But anyway, let's get started. And right quick, let's look at the DXY US dollar currency index. And I got to give a lot of credit to the dollar, the DXY anyway, today for being so strong to help slam a lot of assets, the stocks, and everything. We were in pretty much a sideways consolidation zone. Most time, these descending wedges, where the white line is outlining here, generally run up to the break and run to the upside. This broke out, which sometimes I do as well, sideways out of that descending wedge, and then they can move up. So we'll see. We have a near term high pivot here. There's going to be resistance, a measured move here that our Patreon members know about. That's very significant uh, price resistance zone, and then also our 200. So we'll see if the powers to be, uh, push and feed the dollar higher, or if it gives up somewhere in these particular resistance zones and rolls back over. But more importantly, go back, look at silver. I'm going to build this chart for you and show you, where we got in, how we rode this thing, and how we knew the exact moment to get in to go short. Okay. And first of all, we have this uptrend line down here. Going back to, let's see, wait, what was that? September of 2022. Normally on the third hit, you'll bounce, and that's kind of what happened here. But let me break it down a little closer for you and show you the little caveats here. Now, this big red bearish engulfing candle here, as you notice, the next few candles traded inside of it. Now, you can have wicks above it, below it, doesn't matter. That's okay. If they're closing inside, it's called an inside bar. Now, to make a breakout on an inside bar, have higher odds and higher probability of success if it's the fifth one. Normally it's the fifth one. As you can see here, here's your inside bar. One, two, three, four, five. Broke out, cleared it right here, cleared everything to the uh, to the left over here. Okay, so that's what you want. So that was our first scale in. We came up, then we had this two down, one up, and it closed above the red candle there. Another two down, one up. So we had, one, two, three scale in locations, and then continuation to the upside. And then let me draw this for you here. And we saw, where you saw where the dollar had a basically a descending wedge to the downside. This is an ascending wedge, and high odds, high probability they break to the downside. That's what we had here with this big red candle. And to show you how the reverse move, how incredible that was. See, it took out everything. Let me get it perfect here. Everything over there, okay? And normally, after running in this range here, what a great run it had. A lot of times you'll get continuation, especially with a huge explosive candle like this. You'll get more movement to the downside. As you can see, we did not here. We just had a little pause candle, then 180, a pivot back to the upside. Here, actually, the next day was a green candle. All that was bought up. See that bottoming tail? Everybody bought it up. High odds, high probability. You get a reversal, which we did. And then currently, well, obviously we're right here right now. But anyway, again, you probably already know what this is because if you listen down here, it's inside bar, all these closing inside this candle. And we were, expecting that to be let me see if I can make this perfect across here. I want to show you. Okay, so everything inside here, yeah, we got a little close, barely over it, but not, anything to write home about. And today's candle did clear it. It cleared all that out. But the caveat was we had a big sell-off, topping tail there. Then I'll show you something else in a minute because all the answers over here on the left side, but we'll get to that in a second. But anyway, uh, and then also you'll notice that 20 is getting not really far and away, but getting extended well above our 200. And that's kind of a warning sign there, that we could get some weakness and a little bit of a pullback here. If, should we break it, then we'll pull back pretty decently. But anyway, let's move on and let's go to the weekly. Like I said, you can find all the answers over to the left side, and this is how, where, and when. That was well, I guess I'll let you in on that little secret. That's a high pivot here. Big red bearish engulfing candle took out the whole world over there. However, money came in, supported, got back over it. That previous resistance became support, support until we closed under it. And then we had another follow through. That's what I'm talking about. If you to go short, you need these follow throughs. But anyway, big red candle here that also closed on the 20, kind of sealed the deal to push this thing more to the downside. And previous resistance then becomes support. But what does support become now? Yeah, now that's going to become resistance. You can see right across there. And this happened January, yeah, January of last year, okay, over a year ago. And that's how important these high and low pivots are. I'll be able to blow them off of that. I mean, that's my bread and butter, to be honest with you. You know those, you can pretty well know where the next support resistance is. And yet another factor to that, it gives you an 83 to 87% probability that you're right and the market will move in the direction that you think it will. And just like here, couldn't get over it here, closed, got over it, closed under it. Even today, as strong as it was, it closed back under it. So we're just milking that area, and our stop loss will be if this current candle trading now or any of them ongoing trades starts trading up and over that red dash line. But okay, guys, I appreciate your time watching. Hope you learned something. Give us a follow over on Twitter. Check out our Patreon side, and we will see you on the chart.